figure out what was going on. We've got 7 likes. We've got people here already. Chief Leaf, welcome in. Oh, there you go. Phantom's always on your mind, Chief. Lynette, good evening. Glad you're here. Yeah, keep Chief in line. I'll try to as well. Tomorrowland Traveler's here. Hello. We've got 3 people at least watching. So we're starting in front of the whiskey bar, but we're not drinking for a bit because we have. I'll do the majority of the. I'll do the majority of the wrenching if you need, Lynette. If you're tired, I'll make sure Chief behaves. Chief, I'll delete you in a heartbeat. Of course, you have 15 accounts, so you can keep coming back, but that's all right. Hey, Shelly, welcome, welcome. But yeah, we're starting out in front of the bar, but we're not drinking for a bit because we're gonna try to do some fun stuff, and I'll let you guys kind of pick it as we go. I'm in for 2.5 hours. I don't know if anyone wants to stay that long, but that's what we're gonna do. So some of the things I have planned, and if you hear one that you really like, feel free to let me know in the comments here. So we're going to bottle the stuff that's in the barrel, and we're gonna fill it up with something new. So we're doing that. I know you would, Chief, and I appreciate that from you. So we're going to do that. We're going to unbox my laser engraver, and we're going to learn how to use it together. Robert D, yeah, here, and let me, kind of zoomed in a little. Not like a super zoom, but let me back up a little, give you an even better. Yeah, I may have a problem. Collecting problem. But yeah, thanks for being here, Robert D. Izzo loves when Robert D's here. Ooh, should Izzo start referring to himself in the third person, or is that weird? Maybe I won't. But anyway, so we're gonna bottle the stuff that's in the barrel, and we're going to unbox a laser engraver. What could go wrong? Exactly. That's why we're not drinking yet. And I couldn't find. I thought I had a what's it called? That's the thing you burn and you use it for electrical soldering iron. I thought I had a soldering iron. I was gonna fix some sunglasses with the soldering iron. What else are we gonna do? We're gonna try to cut a piece of tempered glass because I have this crazy little short in which. So it turned out I thought I cut a piece of tempered glass, but it actually was a piece of laminate glass. So it sure is, Robert. I'm gonna do my best to never need your professional services, Robert. And okay, so we talked about the barrel. We talked about the laser. We're going to try to cut some tempered glass, and we're going to see if it's possible or not possible. And what else are we going to do? If the laser works, we're going to laser a bunch of stuff. There is a giveaway going on. So if you want some merch, and this is again just temporary merch. Once if like this thing, if we get close to 1,000 subs or something, I'll get a hookup, or I'll start buying merch through Bill and Lynette. But for now, I'm gonna try it. Well, if the laser engraver works, I'm making my own merch. That'll be fun. And I'm gonna burn my name into sunglasses and pint glasses and Glencairns and whatever else we can think of. Onto tools. We'll do some tools. If the laser engraver goes well, when we're bottling the stuff from the barrel, we'll laser engrave the logo on there. So that'll be fun. But I did order some new hats, so I got a couple of hats. This time I went with red for the second issue. It still has the white eye with the black around the square. And then so I'm thinking of redoing the shirts, just getting a couple of shirts. I haven't decided, so you guys can help me decide. I don't know if I should do the same setup, but with a different color. I could do red to match the new hats, or we could change the logo up and do something else. I had popped it onto the Discord a little bit for some people to check out. Oh yeah, I'll bring those down and show you. That's a recent acquisition. I'll bring those down. Those are cool. Nice. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Here, I'll bring down the cardboard box first. All right, so this is actually was placed on the sleeve. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that idea. All right, so Jim Beam, they'll make crazy decanters every once in a while, and I don't know how recently they've done this. I can't find a date on this thing anywhere. I haven't been able to find out an approximate date online so far, but it's a Model J car, and it's a whiskey bottle, or decanter, I guess. So we'll give you a close-up of this thing. Oops, something fell off. Let's see where that goes. I think this goes on this side. And some of it I think I'll have to re-glue on. But yeah, look at this crazy thing. So it's partially plastic, partially metal. Like the wheels are plastic, the lights are plastic, but this part's metal. And it feels like, so underneath I can feel it with my fingers. It feels like the decanter where the whiskey's at is porcelain. Oops. So the back pops off, and that's where the spout is. And these are kind of just resting here. I don't know if they're supposed to be glued on permanent but it's pretty neat. And yeah, it has not been opened. So I need to decide if I want to open that puppy. And yeah, actually I take that back. This whole thing is porcelain, the car body. So yeah, so it's mostly plastic, little pieces of metal here and there. But what a neat thing. And if you didn't see the little video I made, so I got a new neighbor next door. So the auto mechanic guy, I'll let you look at this a little bit while I'm talking. The auto mechanic guy, he sold his tools and retired. And so I had to find a new mechanic. And the new guy next door does construction, but kind of a little more jack of all trades than I am even, does indoor and outdoor stuff and tinkers with motors and things. And so I was just showing him the shop and showing him the whiskey bar, and he got real excited and said he had something to give me. So he brought these over, and didn't want anything for them. He just saw that I would appreciate them and wanted to give them a good home, and gave them to me. I don't think they're super valuable, but I also haven't found any online that still have the whiskey in them. So maybe having the whiskey in will make them a little more sought after, but you know me. I don't care about the money. I want to crack it open and have the experience. So here's the other one, the Jim B boxcar. And they have, again with this, I can't find a date. I can't find a date. I can't find a possibility of when this would have been done online. But there is a whole train series that you can order, that you can find on Jim Beam. Now I will say, someone that has like a complete set, and it sounds like there was 21 different train pieces. Someone that has a complete set on Facebook is trying to get $1,500 for it, so that's kind of neat. But yeah, so we got the yellow boxcar, and you slide it open, and that's where the whiskey's hiding. And again, you can hear it sloshing around in there. This one's still full. The back has the same movable door. It's got like a tiny little cardboard, some fake Jim Beam boxes in there. So what a nice fella. What a nice fella. It was a complete surprise. He didn't want anything for it, but of course, maybe it's like the mafia. Maybe I owe him a favor and I'll have to do something. But those are probably going to have to. We'll wait for something special to get it out. I think very carefully. I think you got to aim real well. Okay, let's see. Oh, cool. Wow, neat, Robert. So your dad was a collector. Shelly likes it. Looks like Cruella's car. Yeah, kind of. Very neat. And yeah, they're both filled. That's crazy. They both have the little paper on it, so you know it hasn't been twisted over. Make him a deal I can't refuse. That's right. So I don't know if you. It's probably pretty easy to see from there. So I wonder if Bourbon thinks about me too, and Mrs. Izzo says it doesn't. What would you guys like to see first? Should we empty the barrel into some bottles? Should we open the laser? Should we cut some glass? We could burn some eyes into some various things around the shop too, if we wanted. Oh, Tomorrowland Traveler, the picture you gave me will be hung soon. I have a nice spot here in the office finally full it. No, I should look for a skull decanter. That would be fun. Nice. Let's see, what's going on? What's going on, kids? Anything new? Wednesday we are heading to Laser and Glass Before Alcohol. Oh, absolutely. And then emptying the barrel, we're not even going to sample any of it. No drinking until we do some of that stuff. Let's go ahead and unbox the laser. I think maybe that's the one I'm most excited for. So unless I hear any strong arguments against it, we'll go ahead and do some laser. We're gonna move to a new location for that. So please forgive the shaky cam. Oops. Okay, so I'm a complete noob with this, and Star Wars time. Yeah, I wish that'd be fun. So I've never done anything like this, so we're gonna learn together about what's going on here, and we're gonna try to burn into some Glencairns. All right, can you see? So the ballast in this light is funny, so it's gonna get bright and dim as we go. Should set up some way to see the chat easier. Let's go onto the phone. Sorry, Browns just lost even though they were up. That's annoying. Good old cardiac kids breaking our hearts all the time. Alright, but anyway, let's go to YouTube. Let's see if I can look at my own chat through the... Ooh, but it's in my ear. I don't want that. Let's turn down the volume. Hey there, Adam. Thanks for coming in. Okay, so this might be... This might be interesting. Just bought it on Amazon. I think I got it on sale. It's like $168. So it's a tiny little thing, but it would be good. I figured it was a good starting point. And if it was fun or useful, we can get bigger ones eventually. All right, let's see here. That's funny. Sorry, Chief, you're getting cracked down on. They probably check the IP addresses and all that stuff. All right. Wayne Lux is the brand. So, oof. Oh no, instruction manual is so big. I hope there's a quick guide. But yeah, tiny little laser engraver. That's it as far as I know. Probably a power cord. Power cord. Is that a remote? It's a USB. Supposedly I can download an app and control it with the app. Yeah, so that light went on, actually, and that's a lot nicer, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to get an auxiliary light for when that goes back on. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Oops. Get in there. Don't move. All right. Ooh, production. Ooh, lighting. All right. It's 51 degrees, which is my jam. All right, so I suppose we should look at this. I'll try not to be too boring with reading the manual and stuff. That's what I saw, but on eBay there's no way that they're filled with alcohol. I think I'd have to go through some sort of other collector website, because I suspect that this card is a laser focus paper. Before carving, place the card on the item, then rotate the laser head to focus. Huh, okay. We'll find out what that means later. But yeah, so on eBay, those are definitely empty. But like I said, I'm more into the experience than... I'm not really in it as a collector to like resell stuff. I want to try it all. Okay. Okay, apparently I have a jump drive now. Hopefully I don't need that tonight. Supposedly I can do it right from whatever their app is. So, let's see. Okay, there's our power cord. We got just a tiny little thing. Let's take a look at it. Here, I'll let you guys see it. So we got some sort of controls on there. looks like a play button and some cursors. We got a cooling fan. So this green shield's supposed to let you be able to look at it. I've also got some red laser glasses from a laser level that I have, so I can use those too if I need for safety. Some styrofoam on here. Hopefully it's not in the way of anything important. Alright. Like I said, I'll try not to make this too boring. We're not reading the whole thing, baby. We're going to read just enough to do it relatively safe. Keep hands away from the machine during operation to avoid injury. Yeah, that makes sense. Laser brightness is harmful to the eyes. Don't look directly at the laser. Yes, I won't. Prohibited to aim it at humans, animals, and flammables to avoid skin burns and fire. Yeah, definitely. Laser module is consumable. It's recommended to keep the machine power off for 10 minutes after 4 hours of engraving, and keep the machine power off for 10 minutes after 1 hour of cutting. Huh, interesting. Package content, yada yada. Yeah, we saw that. Driver download on PC. Better not have lied to me. I want an app. I'm supposed to be able to do it with an app. Mobile devices. Here we go. Software download. I'm sure this won't give me a virus at all. Oh, let me catch up with the chat real quick. Yep. Yeah, very small. Oh, I'll be careful, Lynette, I promise. Ha, funny, Chief. Chief bringing it back to Phantom for effects. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and scan this. Apparently the battery's low on that. And I'm blind from looking up into it. I don't know if I want to download that. That's manual, okay. I have the manual in my hand. We're not downloading that. Okay. Boy, I hope I don't, lose all my information when I download this. Alright, we'll get another battery while that's downloading. It's low. Charge. Alright, so connect the app with the machine, connect the machine to power supply, activate Bluetooth function in the mobile phone. Open engraving software in the phone, click no connection, they automatically search for the device. Then click engraver ###, so that's the serial number. Wait 1 to 2 seconds till connected displays in the upper right corner, which indicates the app is successfully connected to the machine, and continue with the next step. Alright, so that thing's still downloading. We're about halfway downloaded. Alright, so this would probably connect it to the laptop. Might need that in the future. That's the green light. Almost there. I know this is scintillating YouTube content. I'll go grab some glasses while we're waiting. Alright, so this was one I ordered off of Etsy. And so we're going to try to replicate that onto another glass. And then these are the bottles that we're going to put the barrel juice into. So if it works out, then we'll try putting the logo onto one of those. Where's this download? There it is. Okay, let's go back to this. Connect the machine to power, activate Bluetooth function in the mobile phone. Yeah, I got it on. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's turn off this thing since I have it in my ear. I don't think I ever finished saying. So we'll begin with this. Oops. I don't hear myself. Thank you. So we'll give away some merch. So the way you can get merch, we're going to give up to 25 pieces away. And there's a few hats. There'll be a few shirts. There'll be a few pairs of sunglasses. There'll hopefully be some Izzo's Place drinkware of whatever style you want. Pints, Glencairns, rocks glasses, whatever you like. And then if you are over 21, I'll have a couple of bottles of whatever comes out of the barrel. And right now, to me, it's tasting like something that would be really good with apple cider. I wasn't smart enough to buy some and bring it, or we could try that tonight. But in order to win, you email me at heyizzo@yahoo.com, and I'll let you know if you were one of the first 25 people to respond, and I'll find out what it is you wanted. And of course, whatever order the emails come in, I'll give you first pick. I'll let you know, what is no longer available or what is available, and we'll go from there. And then after 25 people have signed up, and that might take a few days. Come on, you guys know I don't have tons of viewers. But after a few days, and the 25 are up, then I'll mark the video, this live stream, as contest is closed. But even if you've gotten merch from me in the past, don't be shy. Just go ahead and send me an email. We'll get you another something. Okay, it doesn't say not to turn this on, so let's turn this on. Do we got any lights or anything? Not seeing lights. How do I open this? I don't want to send a copy. I don't want to collaborate. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Come on, edit the actions. What do I do with this? I could save it to files. Let's save it to files, and then I'll go to the files, and maybe that'll let me open it up. Let's find out. Of course, now I have to remember where files is on my stupid phone. Did I hide it there? Nope. It's fun to unbox this for you, but I probably should have learned to use it outside of a live stream. Oh well. How's everyone's Sunday going? I got no complaints today. Good job, Chief, on getting Heist to play his thing. Chief, just for fun, I'm going to make you send an email anyway, just so that way everyone's on it, even playing around. Alright, hold on, let me go back to files. I just wanted to catch up with the chat for a second. My inspiration and friend Adventures by Carney makes me laugh when he goes back to the chat, so I have to go back to the chat. Alright, here's the engraver again. So let's hit it. It takes me back to the same screen. Alright, what are these buttons? What do I do with this? annoying. Let me read on just a little bit. That's what it looks like. Connect the machine to power supply. Activate Bluetooth function in the mobile phone. Alright, so let's go to the mobile phone. And let's see if maybe we can connect. And do these buttons work even now? Plug in. Oh, you know what? Sometimes this plug is funny. Let's go somewhere else with the plug. I'm glad we could have this scintillating. Sorry, hold on. I do have to answer this text. Okay, sorry about that. Alright. So, I feel like there should be a screen or a light letting me know that it's working. Alright, let's go to Bluetooth and see if there's anything I can link to. Other devices. Oh! Okay, okay, engraver. There we go. I almost was going to lift it up and look underneath it. I'm really glad I didn't. Ooh. Come on, link up. Not supported. Okay, but alright, let me try opening that software again. See, it doesn't tell you what to do with this software. And that's annoying. Sorry guys, I hope this was going to be more plug and play than it's turning out to be. Nope, none of this is making sense. Alright, let's go back to the website. Alright, let's try scanning this one more time. Maybe I downloaded it for the wrong thing. Oh yeah, dummy. I might have downloaded it for the wrong thing. Oh, there we go. Okay. Scan the wrong QR code. Of course, it doesn't help that all three of them are right next to each other. Alright, there we go. Okay. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Oh, laser. Yes, go ahead and use Bluetooth. Not connected. Let's click on that. Found a device. Device connected. And now the Chinese government owns all of my info. Just kidding. Alright, so I do somewhere have a picture of this. Yes, yes. There it is. So we're downloading. So what I'm gonna do, here's the rest of the next part of the plan. So the reason this is sitting on a piece of plywood is that I'm actually going to trace where I have this sitting. So that way I could actually I could do my test burn right into the plywood. And then if I ever needed to, I can lift up the machine, set it back down right where it goes. That'll also let me know where I would need to set whatever I'm trying to engrave, in theory. Let's crop it. How do I crop it, friend? Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll do the outline. Or what's grayscale? Yeah, we'll try the outline. Next step. Ooh, it's in millimeters. That's always fun. Okay, 68 millimeters. If any of you know what it is, let me know. It's 2 11/16 wide. It's a little shorter. It's 63 millimeters, so that would be about 2 7/16. That seems good. Material is, we're gonna, let's see, interesting. They don't have glass in here. Supposedly this does work with glass. We're gonna put it as bamboo, see what that does. Let's try it. So we're just gonna carve it into the plywood. Our laser power is at 100. I have a fire extinguisher right over there. You know what? I'll bring it closer. It's burning, but I ain't looking at it. I don't know. Can you guys see? Yeah, you can see the laser working in the. Don't look at it, friends. No, that's why I put the green screen there. I'm sure there's no way it could hurt your eyes, but. You can smell it burning. Oh, well, that's pretty fantastic. Can't wait for you to see this. Everything's red right now. I'm Scott Summers. Try to look at the chat. I don't know if it'll mess up the program. Well, let's find out. Alright, let's catch up with the chat. Chat. You are lazy, Chief, but that's okay. I understand completely. The strip was good enough so far, Robert. That would be fun to engrave some sort of lightsaber. Ooh, a lightsaber? It says Izzo's place? Thanks, Chief Leaf. You're probably first, unless someone beat you to it without telling me. Man, are there still 6 of you people here? That's so nice of you. Especially it was a little bit boring there for a minute. A little bit boring. Man, it looks really cool though. It looks really cool. Hopefully these are actually working for what they're supposed to do. It does make the laser... Actually, with these on, I actually can't see the blue of the laser. All I see is the pinpoint where it's like burning. Oh, carving is done. Cool. Let's save that. Yeah, go ahead. Have permission to save that. China has all my photos now. Okay, good. We'll save. Alright, so how do I do I just turn it off? QR code, text, graffiti, material. Ooh, I can make I can get a QR code, burn my QR code into stuff. Excellent. Got a beginner's guide. I'll look at that later. Alright, so I don't see any other way to shut it down in the app, so we're just going to turn it off. Because I ain't taking a chance with my eyes. I've already had my eyes lasered, but that was to laser them so I could see. We're not going to do anything else. Oh, that's cool, though. Let me bring you in for a look. But yeah, so it burned it. Am I holding it right? There we go. Hopefully you can see that good. But yeah, burned it right in. So now there's no label when you're doing the material in it. There's no label for glass. But what I've seen in instructions, but of course that looks bigger. That would be, oh, you know what? That would probably be good for one of these. Let's try one of these. And actually, I have to respond to a text real quick. Okay. Sounds good. It's actually the person that's working on the labels for my bottles. Alright, so I guess what you do when you're engraving into glass is you actually have to darken wherever it's going to be. So what we'll be able to do, so what we'll probably have to do, because if we wanted it here, obviously we can't because the machine's there. Let's see, which end is open? That end is open. So I'm going to have to rotate the image, which is not a big, shouldn't be a big deal. Boy, that's gonna, yeah, that should be just fine. So it'll fit. So we're going to rotate the image, and then what I was seeing is you just magic marker this thing, so that way the laser doesn't go all the way through, I guess, and it'll do the etching. At least that's what I saw on an instructional video. And then I can lacquer thinner off the extra marker later. And so this is sort of like a cheating way to do, if you saw the one barrel video where I was burning the logo into the barrel. So this is like a cheater technology way to do that, where I wouldn't have to light up the propane tank. But you know what, sometimes it's just fun to burn things. Maybe we'll burn things later too, even. And I always meant to make some coasters with the eye in them for the first round of merch, so I'll make sure that I actually do that this time. However, I'm going to Florida for a month to work, so I don't know how quickly. I mean, I'll make sure I get the merch out pretty quick, but I don't know how quickly. Alright, so let's try this again. You know, first let's... Alright, so I think that's pretty well centered where I want. We just have to rotate the image. Okay. Okay, Mr. Engraver. Crop, image or text. Rotation. Okay, so so the Izzo's place was up, and we wanted to rotate 90 degrees clockwise, and that is what it just did. Okay, so next step, connect to, oh, duh, dummy. Would help to turn it on, right? That connected real nice. Why is the width smaller? I actually don't mind if it's smaller. Let's just leave it alone. Next step. Let's add a material. Glass. I wonder if we should pull the laser power down, or if we wanted 100%. Let's just leave it 100%. Alright. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna step away. I mean, it shouldn't blow up, but... That is nice to be able to have these glasses on to be able to look at it, because that light was very bright. Like, I never was looking directly at it, but it was pretty bright. Yeah, so we're in Florida for a month. I don't know if anyone's going to be down there. I know I'll at least do one day trip to Disney and hit some stuff. What else? I know I'm going to try to see Tomorrowland Traveler while I'm down there. And I won't be done in a month, but then I gotta fly back to take care of some stuff. Then I have to go to Texas at some point. Alright, let's see where we're at. Oh, Peaches is here. Hi, Peaches. And I'll remind everyone every once in a while, so there's a contest going on. Email me at heyizzo@yahoo.com for your merch. First 25 people gets merch. Oh, Chief, you're scary no matter what. Don't you worry about it. So they show doing it on wood, doing it on leather, doing it on cork. What else? And I did see a video where they're doing it on glass, so hopefully this works out the way I saw that video going on. Oh, Danny Malloy's in the chat. Hi, Danny. I'm here for a while, Danny, so if for some reason you want to come hang out, you're welcome to. I bought a laser engraver, Danny. So I'm gonna laser engrave stuff. I wonder if I can engrave on my tools. I'll have to try that. Probably won't put the whole logo. Probably just put Izzo. Can't, unlike with the wood, I can't tell what it's doing. You gotta just wait it to let it run its course. Oh, ha ha! Danny's on his way. And you don't have to be on camera if you don't want, Danny. Yeah, it does tell me. Let me see what the... I don't know if it has a timer. Oh, okay, it's 26% of the way through. And then it'll tell me when it's done. And I have it on 100% laser power, so whatever the wattage that it's capable of doing, it's doing right now. I've got it at 90% carving speed, which could be good or could be bad. Can't wait to see what it does to the glass. We're about a third of the way through. Well, in the instruction manual, they don't want you putting it on human flesh. But well, I wondered, like, so even I'm not silly enough to do it. But I did think about branding myself. But it's not anything I would ever do. Friends, please don't brand yourself. Or if you brand yourself, I'm sure that there's places that do it professionally, have it professionally done, so you don't injure yourself. Um, I do not recommend branding yourself with a laser engraver too. Let's be safe out there. That's a good question, Robert. I don't know. Brand your burgers. That's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know if it does. If it does, I don't know if it does shards. I don't think it's supposed to, but I don't know. We'll find out soon, hopefully. See, it's real funny. I can't see that it's doing anything onto the glass, but it might be because it's covered in the marker. I don't know. Either that or the laser's just going all the way through and it's burning another emblem into the wood. That would be interesting. I'm just glad it didn't shatter or do anything weird. And who knows, maybe I was supposed to use paint. I thought the guy used a marker. So this one, and I'm pretty sure that the guy on Etsy used a laser engraver too, but maybe he had like a better one. So like, you can feel it. It's almost like it roughened it up. So there could be some chips. So you know what, I'll make sure I put on some glasses before I clean the bottle up to check it. Did I say glasses? I meant gloves. Which I have the gloves on my belt already. Oh, steaks. That's a great idea. Well, I can't, I can't tell you what to do, Chief Leaf. I'm not a tattoo guy, so you do what you want with that. Long sleeves around her, there you go. Where are we at? Let's look at the app. 40%. Is there anything fun I can do for you in the meantime? I'll see if I have the pictures. They're probably on the iPad, and unfortunately the iPad's what I'm using. Let me get away from the laser for a little bit. Get a look at this stuff. It just looked weird with the red. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I can find it in the Discord. That's what I do. Oh yeah, so if you're a Discord kind of person, I do have an Izzo's Place Discord. I think there's a link on the channel description, and I've been posting a lot of stuff early there, so there's like a ton of my Thirsty Thursday videos, but I only release them every week. So you get to see videos early if you're in the Discord. Let me find those pictures, because I posted to the Discord some ideas for the next phase of t-shirt. I don't know how long ago that would be in the merch section. Dirt. Alright, so I was going to do, like, put Woodworking Whiskey and Whimsy over top of the logo, but the consensus was that was too busy. So I was either going to just redo this shirt, but in another color, and have the eye on the front, and have the Izzo's Place on the back, or I was going to, or we could do, like, we could put the Woodworking Whiskey Whimsy here, and then put Izzo's Place on the back, or we can put the Izzo's Place emblem here, and just have Woodworking Whiskey Whimsy on the back. Maybe we shouldn't put whiskey on there. I know that there's plenty of underage people that glance at my videos. But feel free to give me your opinions on all that. See where we're at. Ooh, it's really weird looking through these red glasses at this thing. if this is how a colorblind person feels. Hey, we're halfway there, supposedly. This is taking a lot longer than the original one, and I've got the speed up on this, so I wonder what the difference is. Oh well. Where were we? Let's go back to the chat. And play us some Phantom. So these are there for. I mean, you could use them for food for sure. I used them to brand the barrel. I'll bring the barrel out to show you. So got my baby bourbon barrel. We're gonna empty her today, but I used the branding iron to put the eye in here, and then the other one is a little more complicated, and either the wood's uneven or this thing's uneven, because this I bought from Amazon, and then this I had actually my father-in-law made for me. So I think the handmade one from the local craftsman was a little better than the other one. But it might just be a matter of needing to sand this a little bit, and then it might look better. It also might be a matter of maybe sanding this. Maybe this thing's not very straight. So, but yeah, could totally use them on meat. I never thought of that. That'd be great. All right, after this experiment, do you guys want to try to cut a piece of tempered glass, or do you want to bottle the stuff in the barrel? Yeah, it is thicker. Oh, funny. Thank you. Pink Pam. I haven't watched one of hers yet. I've subscribed. I'll check her out sometime. Cool. Clean it with whiskey and brand the steak. I love it. Where are we at? We're at 55%. So with the tempered glass, I think I had started explaining this earlier. So I've got this little short where I thought I was cutting tempered glass. I was actually cutting laminate glass. And that little short is the short that keeps on going. It's up to like 6,000 views. And it's got a whole mess of comments on people telling me that it's not tempered glass. And lo and behold, they ended up being right. It turned out that it's just laminated glass that I was cutting. So, just for fun, I've got the tile saw set up outside. In a little bit, we can go try to cut some glass. Okay, will do, Bill. You got it. You got it, Bill. I will check with you. I'm a little busy till I get to Florida, and then I'll just be back to a healthy level of busy instead of the busy I'm at. Of course, I'm wasting 2.5 hours on a live stream, but hey, it's still busy. But yeah, for sure, later this week I'll contact you, Bill. My pleasure. My pleasure to do that. Where are we at? Bill and Lynette are awesome. Awesome people. 60%. Almost there. We haven't needed to spray anything with the fire extinguisher. That's always a pleasure. Just wanted to see what it looks like on your end. Can't really see anything, can you, this time? Okay. On my end, when I have the glasses on, I see the look of the laser down on the plywood. So I think even with the magic marker that I put on there, I think the light's still going through. So I might have to get like a black paint in order to do this properly. But we'll find out. 62%. What's the temp like where everyone's at? Here in Cleveland, we got a cloudy 51. It was raining earlier today. We're on Izzo time. Excellent. Yeah. Sometimes that's similar to peak time. No, it's pretty similar to peak time. Like Pete, I try to fit too much into each day. And I used to only need to sleep 2 or 3 hours a night. Time has caught up with me. Chief, you darn theater kid. You crack me up all the time. Yeah, so we got a nice long instruction book here. I'll have to look through this and see what other kinds of crazy things I can do with it. You know what? Since we're waiting on this thing to finish up, let's see if there's anything about glass in here. Oops. Oh, okay. Actually, it's not very thick because it immediately goes into German pretty quickly. And I imagine a bunch of other different languages. And I can always check out, I can always find a video where the guy was etching into the glass. Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, we had some good warm days here in Cleveland the last few days. But yeah, I believe it is supposed to get cold again. So, one t-shirt idea that I have eventually, I'll gotta bring a bottle to show you though. So, as you know, I'm a huge fan of Buffalo Trace. And so with this logo, what I want to do, well, you guys know I'm a fan of hippos and elephants, but I'm going to go with elephants because that was my first love before I found those darn hippos at the Cincinnati Zoo. But I'm going to ask Mrs. Izzo to do a picture of an elephant that's kind of reminiscent of this buffalo. And then it fits so nice, I'll do Izzo's Place instead of Buffalo Trace. So that's a shirt I want to do, rip off their logo. But only with love. I'm gonna rip off their logo with love. What's that saying? Something is the sincerest form of flattery. Yeah, Fritz the hippo at the Cincinnati Zoo is so stinking cute. So stinking cute. Yeah, you know what? I don't think it's very flat. I don't think it's very flat. I could probably get like a nice flat sharpening stone and grind this thing down until it's nice and even. That might give me a better burn on that one. Puerto Rico! Nice, Ron Kelly. It's nice to see you. Uh-oh, I think Danny's here. Yeah, thanks for joining us, Ron. Thanks for joining from Puerto Rico. Alright, let's see where we're at. 77%. But a Danny Malloy has entered the area. At least I assume it's Danny Malloy. Could just be a random person. Hiya, Danny.
Hey, ¿cómo estás?
Bien. Tengo pescado en el ascensor. Do you want your mug on the internet or do you want to stay off?
I don't care.
Okay. I'll only tell him your social security number. It's not a problem.
Okay, that's no problem.
Would you like something to drink, sir?
Oh, of course.
Cool. I've got some Irish whiskeys I picked up. I'm gonna
So
need
what
your
is that thing doing on the bottle, huh?
Hopefully engraving something.
Okay.
And look at the laser at your own risk. Would you like some cool red glasses?
Okay. I don't care if they work, as long as they're cool.
I'll be right back, guys.
What am I looking at?
Well, that just keeps you from looking at the laser.
I don't see the laser anyway.
Right.
It's all hidden.
Okay, good. I mean, you really can't see it.
No. I was gonna put my arm under there and see if it had chewed it.
Ah! We had a discussion.
I know. It probably would chew it.
This is Green Spot.
Green spot.
It's from Mitchell and Sons in Building.
Okay.
But no, won't give me the yellow spot. Those are the only two I've opened so far. Oops.
Smells good.
Pretty tasty. I gotta get a good bottle of Jameson here, please.
Very good.
Oh, good.
Very nice.
Cool. And the other one, so that one, that's an 80 proof. The other one's like a 12-year, 92 proof. They taste very similar, the two whiskeys. Not drinking yet, guys. Alright, let's see where we're at. Ooh, 87%. We're getting closer.
Getting close. We'll see if it explodes at 100.
That'd be great.
I wonder what would have happened if you'd have left the booze in it.
Ah!
Maybe age it quicker.
that's fun.
And send it to another dimension.
Oh, thanks, Lynette. Danny, you've seen Phantom of the Opera, right?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think of it? We have
I
a
thought
fake.
it ended the same way I thought it was gonna.
So, he says it's predictable, Chief.
Only it was a lot of singing
There was a lot of singing.
and a lot of smoke.
Yeah,
But it was pretty cool.
it was pretty neat production. 93%. We're almost there, guys.
And I saw the movie.
Oh, okay. Movie wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like live theater better than movie anyway.
Yeah, live theater is awesome. So
Movie's only good if you got a riff track.
that's true. So if I get some Jameson, should I go for any specific bottle, or just get a Jameson?
Boy, I don't know. 'Cause
Because have you seen how my problem's expanding in here?
yes.
Okay. So I gotta have a Jameson on there eventually.
You're gonna have to run bigger place.
I know. I'm already out of shelving. I gotta build more shelving already. Although I could just store some down below. I don't have to have it all up. All right, carving is complete. Let's go ahead and save the image. Save successfully. Let's turn it off. Let's see if it actually did anything. And I don't think it did. I think the laser just went through it.
What's that? It burned right through the bottle?
Yeah, no, I don't think it did anything.
Oh.
I'm gonna get some lacquer thinner and clean that off. Or actually, I could just get some whiskey and clean it off. But yeah, here's what I did first. And burnt it into the plywood.
Okay.
So, and I know there's a way to do this. I just gotta figure it out.
Boy, that is cool though.
Yeah. I'll use a not great bottle of whiskey to clean it up.
Now, you've got that hooked up to the computer?
Just through my phone right now, through an
Through your
app.
phone.
But I can hook it up through the computer.
Yeah.
Oh, I figured the whiskey. Yeah, okay, there we go. No, it did nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to.
Nothing.
Nope. Gonna have to. We got nothing.
You're gonna have to read the directions.
Well, I saw one video, and all they said to do was to blacken it up with magic marker. So that didn't work.
And that didn't work.
And that didn't work.
But
Okay.
what did you do on the wood?
The wood, it just burned in. So like wood, leather, cork.
Oh, so it burnt that.
Yeah.
Like wood burning.
Right.
So that's why it came out black on there.
Right.
Okay.
I want to see. You want to get a piece of metal, just for fun. We'll let it run, and we'll do something else.
Well, metal it should etch.
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah. We'll just do anything. We'll do a scraper. We'll have an Izzo scraper. Maybe we'll give the Izzo scraper out as merch.
There you go. It was used by a master. And I'm going to stop right there.
Ooh, I wonder if I could scan my face into it. All right.
Why?
To torture people. Someone's gonna get a scraper with Izzo's face on it.
And it was used by a master.
Yeah. This is gonna be terrible.
And it could be worth some money 100 years from now
Yeah.
as a collector's item.
Before I hit start, I'll let the YouTube. So we're gonna try to put that into the scraper. Oh, it ain't cork, buddy. Bamboo, bamboo, cloth, cloth, leather, leather, glass.
We want metal.
Yep. No, they don't have metal
They
listed.
don't have metal listed. Maybe you're not supposed to do metal. Maybe it's like putting metal in the microwave.
Well, we'll walk away. Okay.
Okay, I'm in another room.
That's right.
Is this fireproof?
I don't think it's blowing up. All right, we're gonna temporarily move this outside and go cut some tempered glass.
Okay. Glass with a mean temper.
Some angry glass.
Yeah. Oh, you got rid of all the cabinets.
I did. I took them to Jossie's.
You should have told me. I would have helped you.
I forgot. I'm a silly boy.
You're always forgetting.
Well, it's like, I end up doing things like late at night like an idiot. I don't like to bother people. All right. Oops, need my little knife.
Now here's an idea. If we could do it on metal, we could take one of these saw blades, do it on a saw blade, and it would look like a record.
Oh, that's fun. All right. So what we got is hopefully a tempered piece of glass. Because Menards lied to me, and they claimed it was tempered. It definitely wasn't. So we're gonna see.
Will that cut tempered glass?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Shatter?
Well, that's what we're gonna find out.
I think we should go in the other room for that too.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I get some safe. We're gonna do safety
Put a
glasses.
flak jacket on.
We're gonna do safety glasses. We're gonna do gloves. All right, so this piece is definitely tempered. This should be fun. This may be the shortest experiment ever.
Yeah, there's got to be a way they cut it, no?
You think?
Or do they temper it after? No, because I took a piece of tempered glass in and I had them size it once.
Okay.
So it's not that they do it after they size it.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna go find some safety glasses. I'll put the red ones back on.
But I know the tempered glass on the car is shattered.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting a shatter. If we're successful in this, that'll be.
You know what? You got a piece of Listerine or something to throw over the top of it. If it shatters, it stays under the plastic.
Yeah, I don't think I do. What could I use? Gotta have something. I got an idea.
Pizza for Mikey. I don't like make glass, so I have to do
No, it's all good. I'm gonna be real careful. And if it's shit, what? No injuries. All right, so I've got a glass cutting blade in here.
Okay.
It'll have the water flowing, because this is a wet tile saw, and I'm just gonna
And it is glass. It's
Itch
just
and
tempered
itch.
glass.
right. I have a feeling it's gonna explode on us, and that's fine.
Because as I know, if they say if you take a punch it
Mhm.
does that.
Yep. All right, here we go. Sorry about the noise, everyone. the glass blade is a lot shorter than the regular blade, so I couldn't
We
lower
never
it enough.
touched it.
Yeah, never even touched it. That's okay. We can get lower. I think we can. Must be hitting a stop. Shouldn't be a stop. Got that stop out of the way.
Let's stop it.
I don't know. It should be able to go lower. Huh. Where is it hitting?
Here, I'll push it down and you look. What do you see? Anything?
Good, let's it up again. Down again.
This is the stop right here.
Right, I got it
And
way,
that's as
way,
low
way
as it
down.
goes, because it's hitting right there where the stop goes through.
Okay.
So the only thing you can do is you'd have to
Oh, there
raise
we
the
go.
table.
There we go.
Oh, okay. It does go further.
Yeah. Let me just take this out.
Maybe.
Maybe. How long is it? I think it's low enough. I just don't want
I
this
think
thing.
that it might have
There
a,
we go.
there it goes. It
There.
doesn't have a clip this time. Okay, try that.
All right, we're gonna try this again.
Back into my safety shield.
Yep. Yep. Get behind the X-ray shield. Okay. I haven't shattered it, but I'm etching it. But I don't think we could break it after it's scored like a normal piece of
No,
glass.
you're gonna have to cut all the way through it, apparently.
Yep.
Will that go low enough to cut all the way through?
It will.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to make a short out of this because all those naysayers said it couldn't be done. You can cut tempered glass. Wasn't the easiest, wasn't the prettiest thing, but we got this.
You just need to be
Patient. Yep. Need to be patient. All right, so we'll head back inside. We'll see if See if that thing etched on some metal for us. And I'll catch up with the chat when we go back. Head into the bar area for a bit. Because we'll do some bottling for fun. Alright. So, I fully expected that to shatter.
Yeah, so did I.
Alright, let's see what the chat's doing. I know, what's up with that? Ooh, Stephen Noon is here. Welcome, Stephen. Alright, what do we got? I think I missed a lot of chat. Hit the like, yep. Twilight Zone, haha, yeah, it's my favorite. Love the movie with Joseph Phantom who could sing. Stage musical's much better. Leather, yep. Leather Strop, yeah, we'll have to get you in Izzo's place, Leather Strop someday. My Laughter's great. Oh, thank you. I'm glad someone finds it appealing. Oh, I'll tell him at some point. We'll keep this PG. Yeah, all nighter. So I can't wake up anymore. I used to be able to do like 2-3 hours of sleep and just keep going, but can't do that anymore.
Do it. You can wake up, but you're useless.
Thanks, Stephen Noon, saying hi and congrats, and I appreciate that. Okay, Stephen Noon stepping out later on. All right, cool. All right, so I don't know if any of you had seen that little short where I talked about cutting tempered glass with a glass blade and some patience, and I'm glad that I was actually able to do it. Oh, and you know what? I'll have to break one of them with a hammer to make sure that it actually is tempered this time, because the Menards stuff. Well, the Menards stuff wasn't real.
It should be, because usually if it's got that green tinge.
Well, let me show you the broken one. I'll bring it over here and show those that didn't watch it. So I bought a tempered. So on the packaging, this says tempered glass shelf.
Yes.
But it's definitely not tempered, because that's how it broke when I smashed it. But it's laminated.
Oh, it's laminated. That's
right.
Not tempered.
No, but the box says tempered. I still need to take a picture and
That's
email
tempered and laminated. It's both.
I don't know, because it's cracked like normal laminated glass. I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna break the other thing. What do you think about that?
Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna go break one of those pieces. We're gonna see if it goes into a bunch of pieces. The internet's gonna love it!
Yeah, because if you just, basically just take a punch and hit the punch with a hammer and it should shatter with a million pieces.
Cool. Let's find somewhere nice to break it.
Yeah, that may be, it doesn't look like tempered and laminated because it didn't go into a million times.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Close.
I'm gonna go get the internet. I'm gonna bring the internet with us.
There's a hammer.
Yep. Okay, we're getting set up for the next stage of the glass experimentation.
You got that in your car, you just take a punch
Oops.
and bash it against the window, it'll shatter.
Yeah. And shatter in such a way that it won't kill you.
Well,
big old.
It's gonna kill you anyway if you're trapped in a car underwater.
That's like my worst nightmare, and like it would be pretty exciting to have to live through it though. Alright, let me get the gloves back on. Alright, so this thing probably not. Probably not. Cheap leaf. Alright, so this should shatter into a bunch of pieces. A bunch of tiny pieces. Maybe.
Boy, that's hard stuff.
That's some hard stuff. Huh.
Well, it's pretty thick. What did that do? Anything?
Nothing. That's some tough glass. Where's my sledgehammer?
I'll tell you what, if you build a shelf out of that, you don't have to worry.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. We're gonna get it somehow.
3-pound hammer on the wedge side. Yep, it's tempered
That was
glass.
tempered.
Yep,
Okay, so yeah, that was tempered,
tough tempered.
and we
too.
cut it. So now I'm gonna post it. And maybe that's sure to go a little bit slightly viral too. That would be fun. I'll clean this up later.
So the other one from Maynard's
Uh huh.
was a lie.
Yeah, it was a lie. Ooh, can I sue him for misinformation? Ooh, I just want to own a Maynard.
Unless you cut your arm off,
Oh.
but
That's true.
it's not gonna.
Well, and I put one in a
You
customer's
can
house.
sue them, but you won't collect any money.
Oh
so
man,
you
yeah, they'll
don't
just
bother.
probably get my money back for the shelf maybe. I want my money back for both shelves. All right, so that's how tempered glass breaks. So we know that that one was tempered. After using the wet saw, I'm actually cold for a change. That doesn't happen very often. Okay, it's barrel time. Let me check on the chat. Yikes. Yeah, I'll try to snatch a clip of that and like slow it down, and we'll post it. All right, let's do some bottling. Dan, have you tried the barrel lately?
I have not.
Okay. Oh, we'll have to do there. All right, let's get a little shooter. Let's get a little shooter of the barrel.
Is that my glass?
No, yours is right there. You can rinse it out, or I can get you a new one.
This one is mine.
Yep.
Yeah, that's.
So this is a whole mishmash of stuff.
So when are you
The
leaving?
main, leaving Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So the main reason for doing this whole crazy thing was to get the taste of rotten apples out of the one bourbon.
Okay.
So there's some stuff in there, and aging it in the barrel and adding other stuff has definitely helped. I would say it's more like a sour Aperol or a Granny Smith now than rotten.
Wow.
Oh, good night, Lynette. Have a good evening.
I wouldn't throw it away.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely not. And I think
It's an improvement.
with that like little bit of apple, I think this would be good with apple cider. But I forgot to pick up any apple cider to enjoy it with. But I think it's time to bottle it. Gonna bottle it. We'll see how many bottles we get. There's a little less than 3 liters in there. And I've got 375 milliliter bottles. So we'll see how many we get. And I'm calling this Apple Madness.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually.
Cool. It's got a good color.
Yeah. Easy to dance to. I'll give it a 3.
And then we'll fill this thing back up with whiskeys that don't taste great. And we'll wait until they taste great. Oh, you know what? No, this is probably pretty easy.
The Whiskey Improver Barrel. Send us your tasteless homeless.
Guessing between 6 and 8. Do we have any bets in the chat? Do we have anyone still watching?
I was at a picnic driving home when it came on.
Oh, cool.
When I get home, I'll
Awesome. Thanks for watching.
see if he's still on.
Thanks
And
for
I figure,
watching.
knowing Chris, yes, he will be.
Yeah, actually, so this is the 250 subscriber live stream, so I was gonna try to go for 2.5 hours. Just because I'm crazy. I'm guessing we're gonna get 4. And I'm not quite filling them up all the way.
Mhm.
Oh wait, no, we're at 4.
You're at
maybe,
4.
Maybe one more?
I don't know.
Maybe one more? It's slowing down.
What if you filled all 4 of those to the top?
We could, but then I can't give out as many.
Okay.
Oh, there's still 1 or 2 more in there. The barrel's deceiving. It looks smaller than it is.
Yes. Well, it's more than a gallon.
Mm-hmm. What is 3 liters? Is that? I don't know what the conversion would be.
Me neither.
Maybe Chief Leaf knows.
A liter is a little bit more than a quart. I think 39 ounces is a liter.
Okay.
Converted to quarts.
Okay. What's a quart?
A quart is 36.
32? 36?
36.
Okay. Cool. So
Right?
about 3 quarts.
Let's see, a pint is 16. No, a quart's 32.
Oh,
You're
okay.
right. So it's 6 ounces more than a quart.
Okay.
No, 7 ounces. I never was good at math. Because I was drinking too much.
So something we're going to do with the bottles is I've got corks over there and they got wooden tops. So we're going to either use the laser or the branding iron to put diamond eyes in the top of the cork.
Mm-hmm.
Just for fun.
We'll
Since
see what happens.
since I couldn't etch the glass,
Let's see if it can etch a cork.
the cork it should do good.
Yeah, you just have to get it lined up right.
Get it lined up right, get the right
'Cause
size.
it's small.
Yep. Alright, we're up to 6. Now granted I didn't fill them up quite all the way, but that's okay. So so I don't know how many of these I'm going to give away yet, but if you're over 21 and you're entering for the merch and you want to try the Apple Madness, I just would need to see a picture of your license. Something to prove that you're over 21.
Credit card number.
Credit
too.
card number, mother's maiden name,
Yeah. And
phone number,
the
zip code.
3 questions that you answered.
No, honest, it's not a scam. Social security number.
Well, what if you're an illegal immigrant?
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Well, then you just come by the shop.
Yeah, okay. That's why I'm here.
Hey, what are we? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
8?
Huh. Like I said, granted, I'm not filling them up all the way, so it's definitely not a full 375 milliliter. I've only had 2 sips, honest officer.
It's starting to slow down.
Sure is.
Wasn't that a song, Slow Down the Barrel?
I don't know. I
I
don't roll out the barrel.
Well, same thing, isn't it?
Probably. Okay, we got some Apple Madness for people. And I can tell you what's in it, but I can't tell you, like, what proof it is, or anything complicated like that, unfortunately. Oh, wait. Oh, that's funny, I never closed it, because we're almost out. Alright, we're going to fill this thing back up anyway, so let's just go ahead and stop there. Do Any of these look light.
That could use a tad.
Good.
Okay, those four look pretty even.
Here, you know what? Tell you what.
So if you just
Nah.
give them all a shot.
Nah.
Nah, give somebody a bonus. They're gonna get a bonus ounce.
Yes.
One free shot in that one.
You can have the bonus ounce.
Okay, I knew I came here for something.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 8 of them. I will give up to give up to 4 of you. If you're over 21 and you want the Apple Madness, I will. As long as you just got to prove it to me, and then. No, I don't want to tell you my social security number, Chief. Here we go, let me see this. We'll give you a sticker later. Amy Kish is working on stickers for me.
She is.
Yeah.
Boy, you've got the volunteer artist.
Well, I'm gonna give her some money. I'm not gonna let her do it for free. Once she gets the stickers done, I'll give you a sticker to go with this.
By then it'll be empty.
We can come back for a refill of whatever nut thing we make next. Cool. Alright, so, is that thing done? No, it looks like it's still working. Where's my phone?
Yeah, it's still making noise.
It is. Oh, that's right, it's doing my face. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take a while, isn't it?
Well, we're at 60%,
Oh,
so it's not terrible. It's not terrible.
better than halfway.
Yeah. Alright, what else?
So they had a congregation picnic at this place I never heard of.
Uh-huh.
And when we got there, everybody found out there's no lights in the building. When it got
Whoopsie.
dark, that was the end of the picnic.
Oh, awesome. LejeuneLawyers.org wants some merch. Just kidding. Ooh, we got some Chief and some Bill. We got the people rolling in. So, if you weren't here, if you're watching later, just a reminder. So, email me at heyizzo@yahoo.com. And I'm going to go through in whatever order I get it in, and I'll let you know what's available. And we'll go from there, and I'll send you some merch. Wow, I can't believe I used up all my bottles already. I thought that was a 12-pack. Yeah, it's a 12-pack. Did some fall out? That would be weird. Or did I get cheated? Did I get cheated? I'll have to check the order. Maybe I only ordered 8. I ordered more though. Alright, let's go back. Let's put the bar in the backdrop. I'm not going to do any more power tools. So we'll put the bar in the backdrop. Or actually, we could keep filling stuff with the barrel. Okay, where did that one that I was using as a cleaner go? Because that one's definitely going in the barrel.
Aha.
America.
America bourbon.
Oops.
But it doesn't say what America.
No. Alright, so wasn't thrilled with this one. I mostly bought it because the name of it made me laugh. America. So this one doesn't taste great, so this one's gonna go in the barrel. Let's see, what else do we got?
What was it bottled?
America's Finest Bourbon, whiskey made with pure American grains. That doesn't help us. Galveston, Texas. I've heard interesting things about Texas bourbon. Some good and some bad. Alright, so we're gonna dump this one in there. Is there any other ones? I think we're gonna throw the Ancient Age in there. So the Ancient Age is actually Buffalo Trace, just like their bottom shelf version of Buffalo Trace. So we're gonna stick these two in it. So this one's 80 proof. This one's 90 proof. What else do we got?
So balance it out, it's 85.
That's right. That's what I actually keep track of that this time, and like try to know exactly what I'm putting in there. Let's see, what else do we put in there? You know what? This Lake Erie, it was okay. It wasn't great. The maple version was better. So we're gonna toss this Lake Erie bourbon whiskey. This was distilled a couple of cities over. This is also 90 proof.
What city was that?
It's in Willoughby.
Really?
Yeah. We'll have to go sometime.
I didn't know there was a distillery.
Yeah, we'll
in
be
Willoughby.
Ohio. Yeah, we'll have to go check it out sometime. We'll tour it.
Probably somebody's basement. Who knows?
Could be. All right, let's see what else. We could start with these.
I
three.
just found out they opened a different Irish pub in downtown Willoughby
Really?
called Nora's,
Oh, cool.
and it's more genuine than the
we'll
old
put
one.
and we'll put an old tub in there. We'll put an old tub in there because that's not super exciting. Now this is bottled and bond, so this is 100 proof. All right, Chief, do the math. We've got 100, 90, 90, and 80. Give us the average, please. Chief's a math star.
Okay.
Oh, we got Phil. Hey there, Phil. So we just bottled up some bourbons and whiskeys that I cooked in a oak barrel that I bought off of Amazon. So we just bottled that up, and now we're going to. Yes, it is. It is Dan's voice. Oh, this is Phil. I know which Phil this is.
You do, huh?
Yeah.
Not Phil Dirt.
No.
Okay.
Oh, it averages out to 90. Okay, so we're at 90 now. Thank you, Math Star. Yeah, Danny's here. Cool. Thanks for joining us, Phil. Yeah, so we just emptied the bottle. I'm calling it Apple Madness. And we got what did we get? We got 9 bottles. I gave one to Danny already, and I know which Phil this is. Oh yeah, duh. Yeah, you know which Phil this is too. Say something to him in Croatian.
Phil, I don't remember any Croatian.
I'm kidding. Yeah, Danny's focusing on Spanish now. But yeah, so we're gonna refill the barrel. I wonder if I can set it over here. That we don't have to move the camera.
All I remember in Croatian is Lakanoj.
Phil, I don't know if I had ever made you understand how bad my whiskey collecting problem has gotten, but
Here it is.
but there it is.
Well, at least it's visual now. It's on the file cabinet. Some people come out of the closet, the whiskey came out of the file cabinet.
It sure did. Alright, I don't know if we're going to make a paper funnel or if we're just going to... I have never seen that, no. For some reason, I like Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. For some reason, Jesus Christ Superstar just seemed blasphemous to me. So I've never seen it.
Oh, I did, and it was terrible.
Uh-oh!
That was terrible.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, you're going to have an argument with Chief, I bet.
No, I'm sorry.
It always just seemed blasphemous. Maybe I'll have to check it out, though.
Well, it didn't matter. Either way, it was terrible.
Danny is not a fan.
No.
Chief, you'll have to convince me.
I had a hard time figuring out that they called that music.
Oh, snap. Did you like Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat? I don't think this is going to work. We're gonna put it.
Believe it or not, I did watch that too, and that was terrible.
Oh, all right. See, I like Joseph.
I watched that with Glenn.
Maybe I'll give.
But we
Jesus
riffed
Christ.
it, so it was fun.
Oh, well, that's always fun. That's always fun. Well, there you go. So he didn't like Joseph either. So maybe I'll give Jesus Christ a.
So don't count on me, because when it comes to musicals, I'm a snob.
Oh, there we go. Excellent. We'll have to get you some more peanut butter, Phil. I'll work on that. We're making a funnel out of a thick piece of paper. Because there's probably funnels here. That's not a very good funnel. There's probably funnels here in the shop, but they're probably full of oil or who knows what. I don't think I want to oil my whiskey as it goes in the barrel.
It'll go down easier. And out.
Maybe if I have a kidney stone again, we'll oil the whiskey then.
Oh, we
help
could
things
sell
out.
it. Go on the internet. Do you have kidney stones? We've got the cure.
Man.
Guaranteed to eject within 2 hours.
That's awesome. Alright, let's see how this goes. Probably should have bought a funnel. Oh wait. Okay, good.
I got one on my car that I used to put oil in.
That's what I pictured.
Yeah.
What kind of oil? I only want 10W30 in my whiskey.
No, it's heavy.
Oh, Phil, I am using the laser engraver. We're experimenting. No. No, you're doing fine. Okay.
Too bad the glass didn't work.
We're gonna get it to work at some
Get
point.
it to work, and then
Yeah.
this shelf that you got from Menards,
Yeah.
etch on that shelf. This thing is bogus. And send it
Not
back to them.
Tempered.
Not tempered. You lied.
Yeah, we got some American.
Either that or the Chinese people lied to you when they sold it to you.
Yeah. Well, that's what they'll probably claim too.
They don't know templed.
It was templed according to the Chinese standards that we used. No offense to any Chinese viewers.
It actually does look half that way because it's got that green edge on it.
Right.
But
Well, yeah, it tricked me
yeah,
originally. This thing's flowing slow. I might have to get another piece of paper. Ooh, I wish I had a peanut butter whiskey I could toss in here. That would be fun. Phil, maybe you could print a 3D print a barrel for me, and we'll age some stuff in some weird filaments. I'm sure that can't be bad.
I just had an idea.
Mm-hmm. What you got for me, Dan?
Well, you should have taken one of these bottles and gone over on that saw and cut it in half, and now you got a funnel.
Then I got a funnel. That's true. That's true. Alright, I think I need a new piece of paper.
And I don't think that the spout would probably be too big anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's funny. There's some sort of vacuum has been created. Gonna get a new piece of paper. Well, we got through 2.5 bottles. Oh, garbage. Scintillating YouTube content. Spamalot is hilarious. Ooh, excellent, Philip. Yes, Google. Yes.
What was?
He's gonna... What? Spamalot?
Yeah.
Spamalot was good.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yep.
one time when I saw it in Cleveland, they started having audio problems. And microphones were cutting out and other stuff. And so while they were trying to fix the problem, the knights and the sexy ladies were chasing each other across the stage to entertain us until they got until they got the audio problems fixed. It was quite funny. Alright, so we stuck some Old Tub in here, we stuck some America. Now we're sticking some bourbon whiskey from Willoughby, Ohio. Depending on how much of the apple taste is still in here, we might have a Apple Madness round 2. If not, we'll name it something else fun. And then finally the Ancient Age, and this is a whole liter, so we might not be able to fit this whole thing in here, which is fine. Glug, glug, glug. Oh, Philip's new. I don't know if anyone else is new here. If you would like some Izzo merch, email me at heyizzo@yahoo.com. We'll get you something. Close. Gotta be close.
all fit.
Just barely missed. We almost got all that. Okay, so we're going to start the clock on this bad boy. So in this size barrel, they say that every 80 days is equivalent of a year. What did I do with the plug? There it is. So they say every 80 days is equivalent of a year. So we'll figure out what 80 days is and we'll come back to it.
Is that dog ears?
In dog beers, I've only had one. Alright, let's check if the laser is done. Are we done lasering yet? Where's the app? Show me the app. We are at 70%. Almost there. Okay. Alright, so we've emptied and filled the barrel. We've lasered stuff. We've
Cut glass.
cut glass. What else is there to do? I said burn stuff, but that was kind of like the lasers and the burning stuff was kind of the same, although we could. So what else? How long? We've been going for 107, so we're almost at 2 hours. I was going to go to 9:30, unless everyone gets bored. Well, it could just be whiskey time. It could just be whiskey time. While we wait for the engraver to finish engraving my face onto a not a spatula. What's that thing called? Putty knife? Scraper? Something like that. Oh, she's heavy again. Little baby bourbon barrel. Okay. There's that. We'll put that into the infinity bottle. Phil, how close are you to get here in an hour? We could burn some corks once that spatula's done. Oh, hey, there's a hole in that. We'll laser some stuff onto the corks before we're done. Alright, Mr. Dan.
We'll see what happens.
Would you like to taste one of the things I stupidly spent too much money on?
Which stupidly one do you want?
Let's do the Gatsby. Let's do the Gatsby.
Well, at least it's got a nice shaped
Yeah,
bottle.
it's got a cool bottle at least. Pop. Don't. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Or no, this isn't the one. One of them, the cork disintegrated, and I had to put a different cork on it.
Now that tells you something about what was in there.
Well, yeah. And which one was it? I'll have to remember.
The one marked lacquer thinner.
So that tin can one, did you see that bottle, Danny? Looks like a paint thinner can.
Yeah.
The whiskey in it kind of tasted like paint thinner.
Still House.
Yep.
Black bourbon.
Yep.
America's finest.
America's finest.
Boy, that doesn't tell you much about American bourbon then, does it?
America's finest paint thinner. Here, Here you are, Mr. Danny.
Okay.
All right, so this is Remus Gatsby's Reserve. So it's 15-year-old straight bourbon whiskey. It's cask strength. It's 98 proof. This is their 2023 release. Distilled by Ross and Squibb in Indiana. And ashamed to admit I paid $250 for this.
Says Stillhouse was born
I had
to
been keeping the
create a
bottles,
new
yeah.
standard for American classics.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
But it failed.
Alright, let's see some chat.
So we had old paint cans around and we put it in that.
So I actually rarely throw away a bottle so far. I got a whole bunch of empty bottles sitting around. I actually want to make a bottle chandelier and hang it above the bar here. I'll do it eventually. But yeah, so far I've been keeping the bottles for the most part. Have you seen Little Shop of Horrors, Danny? I know Phil has.
Oh yeah, I did see that too.
That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
That was good. I
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Mostly American. Well, that's the thing. If it's bourbon, it's from America. Everything else could be from anywhere, except the Irish whiskey. That needs to come from Ireland.
Is there an island of bourbon?
No, there's a couple of counties,
Well,
and there's Bourbon Street in Louisiana.
no, I know that.
So, Chief, do me a favor. Figure out.
You don't want to go down a Bourbon Street in New Orleans anymore.
No,
Nah.
never been. I wouldn't mind seeing it, but.
Well, I'm going to tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
You would not fit in.
Okay. There you go.
I'll just leave it at that.
Drink which cold? What are we talking about? No, I think that's personal preference. I tend to like to drink things a little warmer. Even my beers. I let my beers sit a minute, which I know is weird, but anyway, Chief, do the math for me. So we got 750 milliliters. Convert it to ounces and let me know how many ounces that is, just for fun. And then divide 250 by the ounces. We'll see how much this stupid thing cost an ounce. By the way, Danny, since you're my extra dad, oh no, you're my Tio, you're my uncle. Chief Leaf on here, he has claimed position as my internet son.
Okay.
So he's your great nephew, something like that. I don't know. He wanted me to tell you that.
Okay.
I don't know how long you've been back, Robert. It converts to 25 ounces, so 25 ounces in there. Oh, so what is that, like $10 an ounce? Oof, $10 an ounce. And you know, if you did that at a bar, they're charging you at least $20 an ounce. You know, they're at least doubling what the cost of their bottle is. Someone texted me before the stream that the Wild Turkey, what did he call it? I'll have to look at the phone. The Wild Turkey something was a really excellent bourbon that if I can find it, but that one's going to be pricey because he said the pour of it was like $35 a shot. I mean, it was probably a heavy pour. It was probably 1.5, 2 ounces. Wild Turkey Voyages. Yeah, I've heard good things about that. I haven't seen any reviews yet, but I got a review from a buddy. What was I going to say? I was going to say something to Robert D. I don't remember. Stuff all over my shirt. Have you seen Cabaret the musical? I don't know if I've ever seen that.
No, I didn't see that.
I want to see Cabernet the musical. That would be fun. Wine drinking spectacular. What was I gonna tell or ask Robert? Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, I was gonna tell Robert, in case you weren't here for any of the times I announced it. It's a merch contest. So email me at heyizzo@yahoo.com and we'll send some merch your way. We're gonna do 25 people. I know I held up 5 fingers. We'll do 25.
Because he didn't have 25 fingers.
There we go.
There you go. That's a strobe. A strobe head.
Strobe hand. And one of the merch items you can get if you're over legal drinking age is my Apple Madness, my blended aged weird concoction that I made in my barrel. You seen Miss Saigon?
No, I haven't seen that either.
I saw that as a kid. I enjoyed it. I don't remember a lot about it. Silva! Hey there, Silva. Is that the whole Silva family? Am I on your TV in your living room? Sometimes I am. These wonderful crazy people put me on their screens on their home. Yes, that's stinking $10 of whiskey in that glass. Ay, ay, ay. So what is it? Isn't Miss Saigon like a modernized version of Madame Butterfly?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and that's an opera, right?
Yeah.
Madame Butterfly. I think so. Ah, good. Make them do those chores. Oh, cool. What did you play, Shelly? I can't. You've probably told me, but I don't remember. I used to play the cello. I used to be good.
You probably still are. You just haven't played
I
it.
just need to practice. I need to learn something to back you up on your classical guitar sometime.
Yeah. There you go. We could do some Sting stuff.
Nice. That would be good.
Lately, I've been on a blues kick.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Let's see. Oh,
Albert King.
77%. We're getting there. This is what we're attempting to etch into one of my tools, in case you didn't know. Oh, drums, cool. Clarinet, yep. Tenor sax, that's awesome. Cool.
Albert King
Oh, cool.
is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the stuff he plays is it's good blues. I mean, it is. But when you see him play, he's crazy.
Really?
Because he plays left-handed,
Oh,
but he plays a right-handed guitar upside down.
Oh.
It's even strung backwards.
really? That's
Yes. And I think, I keep watching him and I go, how in the world can you figure, because I can play
Yeah,
his
you do.
stuff right-handed,
Uh-huh.
but I go, if I flip this thing around and everything's upside down, how in the world would I finger these?
Yeah,
But
that's
he
true.
does it.
Yep, Bill in the chat. Bill plays guitar. I've heard Bill play guitar. He's got some fun guitars, too. So, what do you think about that silly thing?
Yes?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what,
Mm-hmm.
it's good,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know about $250 bottle good.
That's how I felt. Like the only other bottle I spent that much on. Do I not have it here?
But I think, and this is my take on this
Yeah.
stuff,
Tell me.
is that people that are very wealthy,
Mm-hmm.
they've never had anything cheaper, so they don't know.
Yeah.
So when they're drinking it, well, I'll only drink $250 bottle of bourbon. Well, yeah, but is it that much better than a $50 bottle of bourbon?
Right. Well, and that's what I'm
Because
gonna
they
do.
would never drink a $50 bottle.
Exactly, and that's what I'm gonna do. Like, so right now I'm in my collecting phase where I'm just buying whatever catches my eye, which seems to be a lot of stuff. And I'm gonna go through it, and like I've been writing the prices on the bottles so I don't forget, and I'm gonna go through it and figure out like the best, cheapest thing. Well, and also sometimes the cheapest
You'd
thing's
have to
not
do a
easily
blindfold
available.
test.
That's it. And if you want to join me on some of those, yeah, we're gonna do that.
Say, which is which? Out of these 4 bottles, which do you think is which?
Yeah,
And then, because that's the same thing with wine.
that's true.
Because the people that are really connoisseurs of wine have never drunk anything that wasn't,
The $2 chuck.
yeah, right. And so it's like, how would they know?
Yep. We should figure out a way to do a virtual band. We got Bill on guitar, we'll have Shelly on drum or clarinet or tenor sax. That'll be fun.
There you go.
Ooh, has it been 2 hours already? 2 hours.
The other thing I've been into lately is Cuban music.
That's fun. Does it have like a persistent beat, kind of like
It has
the
a
Mexican
lot,
bands all
it's-
seem to have that
well,
same
it's
beat?
very, It's
I'm
very.
not saying that's bad. I like it.
If you listen to just the beat, and they always have at least 2 or 3 drummers.
Oh, cool.
But if you listen, if you didn't know where it came from, and you didn't listen to the singing in Spanish, you'd think it was African.
Interesting.
Which makes sense because those islands were originally populated by Africans.
Oh, cool.
And then the Spanish just came
Yeah.
and took it over. And then these people, they kept their culture, they just changed their language.
That's true. There are like when you get into the folk music, there's so many similarities. Like so many similarities between things. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So something, Danny, when I finally get
And I
around
love the beat because it's easy to dance to.
That's cool. Nice.
You just go with the flow and move.
You skiing this year? I know that's a dumb question.
It's a Pope go in the woods.
That's awesome. You got your pass already?
You know what? They haven't come out with them yet.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I had a call. I sent them a text, and there's nobody even in the office yet.
No, bummer. This man is a great skier. And if he injures himself, he times his surgery, so he's always ready for ski season.
I get my eyes done in November,
Uh-huh.
and I figure I'm good for 2 years now because usually I keep 2 years between surgeries.
There you go. Keep your average going. This man's like Logan, like Wolverine. I get COVID and it messes me up for months with the long-term effects. He gets COVID, he's like better in 3 days. No effects at all. You're amazing, Dan.
There was a woman at this picnic. Well, you know Elin. It was her mother-in-law.
I don't know if
And I
ever
was
met
talking to
before.
her. Little.
Oh, cool.
Sure.
Chief Leaf's father's Colombian.
Who?
Chief Leaf on the chat.
Oh.
Cool.
Little short woman, and she goes, I don't know, I started talking with her, and I don't know what. Oh, she's mentioned about fishing. And I said, well, you probably grew up with a cane pole in your hand because you're from Mississippi.
Nice.
And she goes, how would you know that?
80%.
At your
Hopefully my
age.
face will show up.
And I says, what do you mean my age? I said, you're a youngster.
Ooh, Dansa Hudalnik's in the chat.
She goes,
Nice.
no, I'm not. She goes, I'm 72. I said, like I said, you're a youngster.
Nice. Yep. Silva, say hi, Danny.
Hi, Phil.
Oh, Silva's. Mauricio.
Silvas. Mauricio, are you there too?
He's in this little box here.
Try to keep that kid from whistling. Or at least teach him a whole tune.
Danny Malloy, ladies and gentlemen. Don's not too far away. Going for at least another half hour, Don. So when I finally fix up that silly bass guitar on the wall,
Yeah.
when I finally get, because I want to change all the electronics on it, put new strings on it, I'm actually going to tune it to the cello strings instead of bass strings.
Have you ever pulled down pickups off of that?
Not yet, no.
I wonder how much room is under that.
I don't know. I did buy some new electronics to put in there, though.
Oh, okay.
And I figure if they don't quite fit, I'll route them out.
Yeah, right. Right.
Make it work. But yeah, I'm going to tune it
Yeah,
to...
because you can just, and then you can just get a faceplate to go over what you route out.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. But yeah, I'm going to tune it to cello strings and see if I can learn to play the bass.
I'll tell you what,
cello
when I
strings
was
instead.
watching these Cubans too, you would be surprised at the weird stuff that they've got.
Oh, cool.
They've got 5-string guitars,
Uh-huh.
and what they do is they double up 2 of them, which are their favorite note, kind of thing.
81%. Oh, okay, cool.
So it gives like this chorus effect when they hit
nice.
that.
On a 5-string?
It's a 5-string,
Cool.
but it's a 6-string, and from what I can see is what they do with the D string, they double it up.
That's cool. Imagine that locks them into some sort of key.
Yeah, because, well, most of the stuff they play is it either in G or A?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh,
I
okay.
say, they usually have at least 2
Mhm.
drummers or more.
I'll have to check some out.
They love to drum.
Roll out the barrel. I actually looked for a Donkey Kong outfit
And
today.
they had
They
this
didn't
song
have it.
that I really like. I got to learn all the lyrics to it, but it's
Mhm.
called El Jacal.
Mhm.
And El Jacal in Spanish is like a mob boss.
Mhm.
He's
Oh.
the jackal.
Oh.
And this whole thing is about the mob boss. And
Cool. Chief, do they got a Zorro musical yet? We should do a Zorro musical.
aha.
But thank all of you. We got 7 watching at least. We got 10 likes. That's very kind of you. And we're at I think we're at 253 subscribers. Yeah, Joe Latina was a mob boss. At least he thought he was. 83%. Don, I don't know when you tuned in, so we're giving away merch. So if you want some merch, email me at heyazu@yahoo.com. First 25 people to email me get some sort of merch. I guess Danny sort of already got some merch.
Yeah,
But that's 'cause he was here.
So 2024.
There's only 24 left. Nah, we'll still do 25. You'll be an extra one. You'll be the 0 patient. Patient 0?
Yeah, you better treat them good, or they'll be waiting for me down the road.
Okay, cool. Here, I'll take a picture of that actually to make it easy on me. Hey, Luca Brasi swims with the fishes. Alright. I'll look up that song, Bill. Thanks.
What's that?
Bill has a recommendation for us. I'm going to look it up for us. Not now.
Oh.
We don't want to get demonetized.
No.
There's no monetization anyway. And Don, we will drink one for you. Don, do you want to pick? Do you want to pick? Do you want to guess? Don's seen the shop. Don's seen the bar at Red. We'll drink the other.
Don cleaned the shop?
No, definitely didn't clean it.
Oh.
No one cleans it, including me.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I'm working on it though. It's getting there. It's getting there.
Yeah, you used to have them young boys come in there and clean it, and that only lasted 3 days.
I know. They got wise.
You broke their heart.
I do. They both work at Chick-fil-A now.
It's like a guy that digs a hole and the other guy comes and fills it back up again.
Yep. Oh, is this the vaults? Okay. Alright, so this is the other one. This is the second most expensive bottle I've bought. But this one, to me, tastes like it's worth it. Unlike the one we just sampled. So
Well,
this one's also $10 a shot.
one thing about it,
Mhm.
I never did like bourbon, but it's starting to grow on me.
Oh, cool.
I think it's coming out the side of my leg.
So, Danny, that spot that we tried earlier,
Yeah.
so I've got 5 of them, but I'm not opening them up until I get a backup. So, so I'm starting to hoard stuff. So we tried. Oh, that's right.
What do you mean starting?
Well,
yeah.
so we'll try the yellow spot too before you go. But that
No, maybe this will be it for me.
Well, I was gonna
gotta
say-
drive home.
yeah, one of these has to be our last pour. Either this one or the next one. But this one I love. So this one,
Especially with putting this on the air, the cop gonna be waiting across.
I'm not that popular. There ain't no East Lake police watching this. Or if you are, we're not leaving for a while. Oh, 85%. It's taking so long. Oh well.
It's like the computer when you're downloading something. The last 5% takes forever.
So we know we can burn good into wood. If we can figure out glass or metal, I think that would be incredible.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out about the metal.
Yep, 85. Maybe I'll grab the red glasses real quick and try to look at it.
I don't know.
I don't know what to do with the glasses though.
You gave them to me, and then I gave them back.
Yep. Oh, I wore them when I was smashing the glass, I think.
Yeah, did you find them?
Yeah,
Okay. You left the hammers right there too, as usual.
Yes, I agree.
See anything?
If it is, it's real faint.
Mm-hmm.
If it's cutting that picture, it's real faint.
Well,
so
it's hard to tell because it's on metal too.
Right.
So
So
you get it out.
maybe get it out, sand it up, or put the magic marker on it. So to me, this thing smells like cherry pie creme brulee.
Okay.
Because I'm smelling like
Mm-hmm.
I'm smelling like cherry. I'm smelling like burnt sugar. Smelling like almost like a doughy, buttery smell. So this is a Widow Jane 14, and yeah. So this silly one I paid $2.50 for as well. But this one,
This one's better than the other one.
I feel that this is better. Widow Jane. So that one is one that I might be tempted to buy again. The Gatsby, like next year's release, unless I hear like some amazing reviews, I ain't buying it again. But it's fun. I just enjoy. I enjoy
Looking at the bottles.
looking and tasting. Looking and tasting. I think my cheapest bottle is $11.
Which is a what?
Yep. And then
What's the $11?
the $11 one is hold on. Well, the Jack Daniels isn't very much. That's under 20. I think the old tub was $11.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the most expensive. Well, we're drinking the most expensive ones right now.
That's the other thing. If you're gonna spend that kind of money, drink it straight.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If you're gonna throw it into a bunch of junk, it don't matter what it is.
The
You're
email
gonna
is
mix it in something,
heizzo@yahoo.com.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
It's like if I go for a margarita, I just tell them put the Jose in there.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
It's all gonna mix with the other stuff anyway.
That's right.
Doesn't matter.
So a lot of people are doing. I saw a lot of videos recently where people are like picking the 5 levels. They pick one that like best all around value, best mixer, best one you would one that's like your Friday night pour, and then one that's just special.
Well, you
occasions.
remember? I don't know if you remember the thing at Peak and Peak
Mm-hmm.
with the Long Islands,
Yeah.
because they didn't know how to mix them.
Mm-hmm.
And Brian Lashik went over and he says, put this bottle here, this one here, this one here, this one here. And he goes, now I'm going to show you how to mix it. He goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And every time we went there, somebody said, what should I get here? He goes, get the Long Islands. They make the best in the world. And they go, wow, you're right. And he goes, because I taught them how to do it. They don't know how to measure them.
Yeah. That's funny. Go, Brian. Where are we at? I think the laser engraver is going to be a work in progress. 88%. We're getting close. 88 miles per hour.
Speaking of Peak and Peak,
Mm-hmm.
Evan Markle wants me to teach his wife again how to ski this year because
Awesome.
he bought her new skis and everything.
Cool.
He says, you got to teach my wife how to ski.
If anyone could, you could, Danny.
Well, she'll be good as long as he doesn't interfere.
That's fun.
Because she was picking it up good. And, you you got to admit, for somebody that came from the Philippines and never saw snow,
Yeah.
this was a challenge.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. "15 more minutes. And then the celebration is over. But the celebration will continue if you rewatch. And if you email me at heyizzo@yahoo.com for your merch. 89%. Maybe I'll make a little poll asking you guys. You know what? I'll figure out some shirt designs. And they're just going to be simple. Simple stuff. But I'll figure out some shirt designs and make a poll, see what you guys like.
So whatever happened to
nice.
that Dan Electro bass that you had?
Sold it to John Little
Oh, okay.
because he collects bass guitars like I collect whiskey.
Oh, okay.
I still have the Dan Electro guitar that though. That's still at home. Like it's a red one. I don't know if you ever saw that. But yeah, actually right now that poor slightly broken thing is my only bass guitar. That was my first bass guitar back when I was 17 or 18. I did. That was a very good short, Mr. Leaf. Felt like some people were missing from that, but it was a very good short overall. At least they had a picture of Walt in it. Yeah, Danny, obviously I'm just about tapped out on the shelving already, sadly enough. I thought it would go farther. So I'm going to build another shelf next to it, but shallower, and then...
Just build an extra one when you do it for fun.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I can probably almost build it out of extra parts from other stores. And then I was good. Whatever I do here, I'll mirror over on this side, because the desk I'm gonna bring off the wall and turn it around, so that way like my back's to the wall.
Well, I gotta admit, it looks a lot better than it did before with all the junk in it. At least now you got worth something in it.
Yeah, it hit the feels in the right spot, Shelly. Yeah, I threw out. I probably should have had you here for that week. You would have probably got a kick out of it. When we were when me and Overholt boys were cleaning out stuff, I literally threw out 2,100 pounds of junk. So, a ton of stuff. And I mean, it's not like it was garbage, but it's just stuff that I shouldn't have been saving. So,
Yeah.
I wish I had a spot for a bonfire. That would have been fun. That would have been fun.
You can't start one back here or your head will light all them skids off.
I'll take up the whole neighborhood. If anyone has any questions while we're standing around, feel free to ask questions or make comments or tell me how much of a fool I am. Anything's acceptable here.
What kind of fool am I?
There's no swearing.
No swear.
Let's keep it PG. Cool. Bill's got some luthiers, if we ever need, but Bill's in Philly.
He's got what?
Luthiers. Some musical repair guys? Musical builders?
It's all the way in Philly.
Yeah.
I ain't going that far.
Do you think you know your top 10 musicals? Okay, that's going to be tough. Let's see. So I'm not ranking them, but I mean, I've seen Phantom, Les Mis, those are both in the top. I've seen Joseph, I like that. Carousel's great. Miss Saigon I've seen. Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, I saw both of those. So I'm up to 7. Do I got 3 more? What's the one with Sending the Clowns? The Fantastics. I've seen the Fantastics. Yeah, Carousel's good. I saw that on Broadway when I was a teenager. So that was 30 years ago. What else have I seen? I've seen some other stuff, I'm sure. Was Blue Man Group a musical? School of Rock, there you go. A little night music, yep. A little night music. It's not the Fantastics? What's the Fantastics then? I don't know. Okay, let's see what else. There's got to be other stuff. I grew up on musicals. Well, and then, so those, I'm thinking live ones. So then, like I've seen My Fair Lady. That's a musical. I've seen the movie of that. Seen plenty of musicals on TV. But live ones, I guess I got up to about 8 of them. I saw some horrible musical called The Turning of the Screw. We actually left halfway. It was atonal, and there was like, the subject matter was things that I wouldn't want to say on YouTube because, yeah, I don't recommend that one. And I think they made a movie out of it recently, and I'm just like, yeah, no, that's all right. Musicals. Little Shop of Horrors. No, I didn't see it live though. Saw it as a movie. We need to make some sort of horrible Star
They
Wars.
need to make one called Six String Samurai.
Oh, that movie was great. I made Chief Leaf watch that. He enjoyed that. That movie was great. You can watch that free on YouTube. That's
I've already seen it.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know how many times.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't, because I'm addicted to it and I don't even like it.
Yeah. It won some awards for the cinematography.
I'm waiting for the end to turn out better.
Oh, it's perfect already. So sorry. That's fine.
I told you the one
Hoodies,
about
nice.
the time when we had Mike and Brenda over just after they got
I
married.
could never do that to Pete, Bill, unless we had to. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We had Mike and Brenda over just just after they got married, and we watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Mm.
And at the
That's
ending,
awesome. Yeah.
she didn't get it.
Oh.
And she was just totally. She goes, "What happened?" I go, "That's over." She goes, "How can it be over?" I said, "The cops broke it up."
Yeah, they got arrested.
She goes,
They're on stuff.
"What?"
That is fun because I love British humor. I love it when someone doesn't get it. So she doesn't get British humor.
Not at all.
That's awesome.
Not at all.
That's fun to see.
The other one that was.
Oh, there we go. Seen spam a lot, so that's another live.
Oh yeah. The other one
Chief
that I
Leaf's
had,
mom doesn't get
the
British
movie
humor
that I had to watch with Glenn was
Oh, yeah, which
Waking Ned Divine, and I had to interpret the whole movie for her. Did you ever see
I
that?
don't think I did. Where did you? Is it on Amazon? Is it on?
It might be on Netflix.
Okay. I remember you told me about it. I need to see it.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it.
But you got to really follow it because
Okay.
the Irish accents are heavy.
Okay. Cool.
Because it's all Irish actors.
It's taken all of my self control not to do like semi-offensive Irish accents when I'm videoing myself drinking the Irish whiskeys.
Aye, just drink it down and don't worry about it.
I need you to do my reviews. I gotta bring Danny in to do the reviews. That's funny.
If it's bad, have another one. It'll get better at age. By the time you finish the bottle, you'll know it's great. But you'll never buy that one again.
I wonder when the obsession on the bourbon will end, and I'll switch to something else.
I don't know.
I wonder.
You go to what?
Or will it
Scotch?
never end. I do want to get.
I remember a guy asked a friend of mine,
Uh-huh.
he says, "Are you Scotch?" He goes, "No.
I do have.
Scotch is whiskey. I'm Scottish."
I do got a Glenmorangie 10 and a Dewar's 12.
Okay.
Those have been pretty good. So that's my only two getting into Scotch so
If
far.
you get into Scotch, you got to get into that kind of a, how would I describe it? It's like a charcoal flavor,
Mm-hmm.
like a taste to it.
What I hear from the Scotch is like a smoky charcoal
Smoky
taste.
charcoal flavor.
And some of it's like a peaty taste as
Yeah,
well. Sometimes.
That's more like the Irish whiskeys.
Okay.
Because the Irish whiskey, some of it is done in peat distilleries.
Mm-hmm. Got another 6 minutes, friends. I'm sorry I can't stream all night, but thanks for being here.
And there are a lot of small distilleries in Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
For as small as the country is, they sure make a lot of booze.
That's funny.
But no wonder, because they live right on top of the English. God, they need it.
Do you know what's funny? I don't know if I ever told you this. So I did the DNA ancestry, and I am more than 50% English.
Well, I'm sorry.
I know.
This is the end of our friendship.
But I'm 15% Scottish. Oh wait, or Irish. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up.
Okay.
But yeah, like I thought,
Well, nobody can be that bad.
No. But that does explain my my tea addiction. That's for sure. And the warm beers that I like to drink.
Well, tea, that Irish, we drink a lot of tea.
Mm-hmm.
We don't drink coffee.
Well, and I mean it's DNA ancestry. Do they really know what they're talking about?
No, sometimes I think I think, how do you know what they're making up?
Right. Well, and they're saying so the 51% is England and Northwestern Europe. So, it's not just England. We got Northwestern Europe. What would that even be?
I don't know.
It's all a mess.
I know people that are really into that, and
And then Southern Italy, I'm only 14% Southern Italian, 12% Scotland. So it's funny.
so now
my
you can't
sister,
be that bad.
right, 12% Scottish. But then my sister with the flaming red hair,
Yeah.
when she does her ancestry, she's like 30% Irish, and like no Scottish. It's like the DNA is interesting how
Well,
it like shakes
but
out.
see, because it's funny because in my family,
Hmm.
the closest thing that I came to a redhead was
Mhm.
my older sister,
Oh,
and they
okay.
called her. I think they used to call them like strawberry blondes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
But we were all dark haired,
Hmm.
so you can't always. I mean, let's face it.
Hmm.
When the first dark-skinned child was born, like a Cushite,
Hmm.
when the first one was born, they didn't have mail delivery, so you couldn't blame the mailman.
Oh, snap. I like it.
So it had to be just, it's all in there, the DNA, it's just when it pops out.
Hmm. Yeah.
I mean, who knows? We live long enough, and maybe
Give
they're
everyone-
going to be purple people, I don't know.
You can have a screenshot of what I am, just for fun. But you can't have my social security number, I'm so sorry.
Well, because it's fake anyway.
Danny would be wonderful for the channel. If I can nail him down for some interviews or some short stories, I'm gonna. Because then I'll go viral.
I don't have any short stories.
That is really funny. Alright, where's that thing at?
John Johannesson and I
Ooh, 97%. We're almost there.
were in downtown Willoughby walking about Thursday.
Mhm.
And two women sitting on a bench. I thought I'd go talk to these women.
Mhm.
I was talking. I found out about the new Irish pub that they opened up there in Nora's and that. And I was
Where is that at? Let me interrupt you for a second. Where's that
It's about 4 doors down from
Mhm.
Clive.
at? Okay.
What do they call that? Clyfield's. The
Clyfield's,
coffee shop right
Mhm,
there.
mhm.
And they said it's actually very similar to a real Irish pub. You
Oh,
got
okay.
a back room where you
Uh-huh.
can have 4 or 5 people in the back room.
Oh, cool. And is
And,
Malarkey still
and-
open? I haven't been
Yeah,
down
it
there in a long
is.
time.
But you know what?
I know that place
I
is a
quit
little
Malarkey's because
little trashy.
it turned into a kid's place.
Okay. Yeah.
You know. And,
Okay,
And
cool.
I can't put
Mhm.
it's, but the coins, they got to make their money.
When I get back from Florida, we'll go to the new Irish pub together.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
go ahead with your story. Sorry.
Well, so I was talking with them, and I
Mhm.
got to talking about this and that and the other thing, and finally I says, well, John and I got to be moving on, and John goes, just two women were sitting on a bench there over there by the what's that place? Sushi place,
Mm-hmm.
Young Sushi,
Yeah.
and he goes, yeah, you already talked their leg off. And I looked and I go, no, they're still and they're good looking, so we'll go anyhow, John.
That's awesome. Yep. I love it. That is a great story. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah, I'll DM you my social security number. Absolutely. Oh, Danny boy. Bill Doherty says he's Black Irish. Danny
Bill
boy.
Doherty, that's gotta be an Irishman.
I should have said his last name to you. Yeah.
Doherty, sure.
How
How many people in the world called you Dougherty?
But thanks for hanging out with me. We did 2.5 hours. Just a little thank you for 250 subs. So yeah, feel free to email me, heyizu@yahoo.com. If somehow we don't get 25 people asking for merch, then I'm gonna just go after a certain amount of time. I'll go through the list and we'll give people.
Is that what that's about?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the only reason why I came down here. I thought
Yeah.
you were giving away 250 submarine sandwiches.
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I
I
can't
got
afford
it
that.
for nothing.
I can't afford that. Yeah. Maybe next week I can afford it. I'll bring you back a pub sub from Florida. But thanks for hanging out. Super nice of you guys. And oh, you know what? Hold on. What am I saying? We can't end until we see if the stupid metal etching
Oh
goes.
yeah, is it done yet?
99%. We're almost
I
there.
mean, you got 1% more, and you can
1%.
stay on the line.
We'll stay on just a little bit. But thank you so much for doing that. Yeah. I won't cut it off until the laser's done.
No, because
We're
if you
almost
stay
there.
on, you might get to see the building on fire.
That's right. We'll see if it blows up or the metal turns into slag. It'll be good. Aw, thanks a lot, Shelly. I appreciate that. It's a slow burn, but I don't mind it. Oh man, yeah. You know that's not happening, Don. You poor man. You'll be on the job at 5 a.m. I'll be lucky if I start by 9.
Yeah, you always got to figure Izzo's time.
Izzo time. So it's kind of like island time, but less predictable.
Yes. It could be between sunrise and sunset.
But once I'm there, I'll do good work. Did I
And
hear
you
that
won't
thing
go home
stop?
till the next day.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll work through the night for you. Okay, it's completed. Let's see what it looks like. I'll bring it over. If it even looks like it.
Is it finished?
Yeah, it is. Ah, it didn't do nothing.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
We waited all this time and
Yes.
it still looks like a putty
It's
knife.
a good thing. So
Metal doesn't work.
the metal didn't work. So I'm gonna figure out this laser thing. Obviously, we can burn into
Is
wood.
it hot?
It's not even hot. No. Obviously, we can burn into wood.
No, there's a reason why they didn't have metal on the list.
Yeah. So we're unsuccessful with metal. We're unsuccessful with glass. But I'm gonna figure out a way to etch stuff into glass, and we're gonna make some merch out of it. But in the meantime,
Or if you have a girlfriend that you broke up with, we'll try her for a tattoo.
well, we can attempt tattoos, but there's gonna be a hefty waiver. There's gonna be a hefty waiver involved if you want an Izzo tattoo with my laser machine. Yeah, we're gonna have to get an ironclad legal agreement before that can happen. But thank you so much for hanging out. We were
We'll
successful.
end up selling dog tags.
Yeah, there you go. So before I leave tonight, I'm gonna burn a bunch of eyes into these bottles. So if you're after one of the bottles of the Apple Madness, we'll at least burn a little cool eye into the cork. But thanks for hanging out. Go ahead and email me. I'll give you as I get the emails in, I will give you a list of what we're sending for merch, and you can pick. And that's all. All right. So hopefully this Tuesday I'm going to start my new series of Tools Day, where I'm going to have tool reviews and unboxings and stuff, and then the alcohol content is the easiest, sadly enough. So Thirsty Thursday, there's no problem with that. You're going to see plenty of that. And hopefully this Wednesday, I'm going to try to set Wednesday aside for longer woodworking videos. So I've got a few that I'm working on editing. So hopefully I've got a couple of weeks ahead and I can film some more stuff. So awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Please feel free to comment any suggestions or things you want to see, or if there's home repairs you want to see. I know Bill and Lynette want to see some designs for their for their project. I am planning on working on that soon. And other than that, thanks for hanging out at Izzo's place. I'll catch you next time you're here.